So this girl made this video, right? But you couldn't stitch it, you couldn't do it, you couldn't do nothing. So I'm gonna respond to her video. She's a CNA. She works night shift. I forgot what she said. I don't know if it was 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. or was it 10 to 6. Either way it goes. Still same motive for this video. And we're talking about rounds, CNA rounds. I work a 12-hour shift. So I work from 7 a to 7 p. My last rounds, which I work in a hospital, so your rounds are your rounds. But technically, if you want to go by like that, your last rounds on a 12-hour shift, they're every 2 hours, but your last rounds should be between, since it's 7 a to 7 p, it should be between 4:30 and 5 o'clock. That means that in the next 2 hours, when the next shift comes on, they're supposed to do their rounds at 7 p.m. I think a lot of people are getting it mixed up. Like, they feel like their patients should be automatically dry when you come in. When you come in at 7 p.m. and you're relieving me and I give you bedside reporting, because where we are, we have to give bedside reporting. We have to give bedside reporting. So, okay. When you come in at 7 p.m., my last rounds was between 4:30 and 5 o'clock, meaning the next round is at 7 p.m. That's the same with me. Your last rounds were at between 4:30 a.m. and 5 o'clock. So when 5 a.m. So when I come in at 7 a.m., I'm supposed to be doing rounds. Like, if my patient is wet, I'm supposed to change them automatically. That's why I don't never complain in the morning if a patient is wet. Unless they are drenched, that's a whole different subject. But when you're in a hospital, they give you different medications, which causes incontinence issues to be, a little bit more than what they normally. They could have got a suppository. They could have gotten Lasix. They could have gotten a lot of things. They could be getting an IV. IV causes you to have incontinence. If they don't go to the bathroom, guess what they're going to do? They're going to have an incontinence issue. So, like, that's when I never complain. When I come in at 7 o'clock, I do a clean sweep. If they need to be changed, that's fine. I change them. If they need to, a lot of them will get on the light and say they got to go to the bathroom. I take them to the bathroom. If I have to get help with that, I will get help with that, So, I mean, I feel like as a CNA, when the next shift comes on, unless that person look like they ain't been touched the whole shift, then that's a reason to complain. But if that patient look like they just had an incontinence issue, like they just had a little small diaper, incontinence issue, you know the difference. If you're a CNA and you've been a CNA a while, you can tell the difference if they ain't been touched all night or if they just had it, if it just happened, And a lot of patients are still aware, of themselves. They might can't get out the bathroom and go to the bathroom, but a lot of patients are still aware of themselves, so they can tell you if they just did it or if they just didn't. Either way it go. Stop complaining when the next shift comes on, because when your shift starts, that's when you're supposed to do your rounds. Y'all have a good one. I need to see next streets.